Hey everybody, it is Jatt here with another episode of League of Learning, and this week I wanted to talk about the newest addition to the LCS, Jhin. Let's get right into some of his strengths and weaknesses. I think strength-wise, he has very high damage, long pick potential, and long range through his W and his R. He also has very high burst with his fourth shot and some of his spell combos, and he's also an AD carry who has traps, so there are a lot of potential strengths for Jhin. But with strengths comes some pretty big weaknesses. The fact that he only holds 4 shots, so he has to reload, and that actually takes a long amount of time. He has very low mobility. He is unreliable with his long-range skill shots, and he's also very squishy. So good strengths and also some pretty pronounced weaknesses. As far as what we'll see on him or what you should pick on him when you play him in solo queue, runes and masteries. I think attack damage for your marks and quints is the safe choice. If you want to go with armor penetration, you're sacrificing a little bit of your early game and getting probably some stronger damage in team fights in the late game. Seals, I suggest armor. I don't think you should take this champion mid, which is why you should be bottom lane with armor all the time. Don't take a mid because low mobility champion, not a good idea. Glyphs-wise, magic resistance if you're safe, cooldown reduction if you want to be really greedy. Taking a look at the masteries, there's a couple of options. You can go 18 in the ferocity tree or 18 in the cunning tree. Thunderlord's Decree is probably my favorite because it's a nice 3-hit trading pattern that Jhin has. You get the Thunderlords and then you run away with your move speed. But you can also go Warlord's Bloodlust or even Deathfire Touch because you get very powerful AD ratios since Jhin can accumulate so much attack damage. From there, I want to talk about some of the core items. I think almost every build should have Boots of Swiftness because of the low mobility. Then you should either go Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon, Essence Reaver, or flip that around and go Essence Reaver, Rapid Fire Cannon, Infinity Edge. I think it's important to get your BF Sword item and then your Zeal item and combo them together. Situationally as well, you won't always need a Mercurial Scimitar, but it does help very greatly with his mobility and because people are always trying to assassinate him. From there, it's hard to go wrong with any of the other situational items, so whatever you feel like in the game, I suggest you just go with, and you won't make too many huge mistakes. From there, I want to talk a little bit about his play pattern, because his trading can be fairly straightforward. You want to manipulate it so you have 2 shots left, get your first shot in, use your Q, get your 4th shot in, and then get your movement speed to run away. So it's actually a fairly straightforward trading pattern, and that can also proc your Thunderlord's Decree if you haven't procced it recently, which is quite strong, I think. And in laning phase, these are some of the best supports I would suggest for Jhin. Things that can keep him safe and things that can help him combo his skill shots. Morgana can kind of be the best of both worlds. Keep him safe with Black Shield, and if you land a binding, you can very easily combo all of his skill shots and get a huge amount of damage off. Janet keeps him even safer and enhances AD ratio, and then Thresh and Annie are 2 champions that combo very well with Jhin's skill shots. But there are also a bunch of counters, which might be what holds him back from the LCS in the short term. Assassins crush him, and also hard engage can crush him. So they need to be very careful when they pick Jhin if you're an LCS team, and I don't think Jhin will be a good early pick because of all the things you can pick against him and really ruin his day. So with all that, I think because of the champion complexity, it might take a little while before we see him in the LCS, but if someone's put a lot of games on Jhin and sees the right opportunity, his strengths could merit him being played. So that'll do it for this episode of Jhin with League of Learning, and I hope you learned something.